Hey guys, what's up? Hope you all are doing really well. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 10 words in English and the meaning of those words and when and in what context you can use those words. Okay, so that's what we're going to be looking at in today's video. But if you're watching me for the first time, welcome to my channel and make sure to also subscribe as well if you enjoyed this video and if you want to learn more about English and stuff like that. Okay, so let's get started. Let me hop onto my screen. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now, yeah? So let's do this one by one. So the first word that we're going to be looking at today, guys, it's called contemplate, all right? Contemplate, okay? Now, what is the meaning of this word, contemplate? Now, contemplate means to think about something, yeah? To think about it. All right, to think about something, you should rather say like to think about it deeply, or you're spending lots of time thinking about something, yeah? For example, let me give you an example, yeah? I was contemplating what to do with my life, yeah? What to do with my life. Okay, so I was contemplating what to do with my life. That means I was thinking a lot, I was thinking deeply, like what do I want to do in my life, what career path do I want to take, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, so to contemplate about something means to think a lot or think deeply or to think thoroughly about something. All right, so that's the meaning of contemplate. Okay, great, nice. Now let's move on to the next word, which is the word genuine. Okay, oops. Yes, genuine. Okay, now the meaning of this word genuine means it means authentic, yeah, authentic or real, or rather sincere, yeah, to be authentic, real or sincere. Okay, for example, you can say John is a very genuine person, yeah. So John is a very genuine person. That means, it means that John is a very nice person, very sincere person, you know, in his work, whatever he does, his work, his job, you know, with people, things like that. He's a very sincere, like authentic, down-to-earth person. Okay, so that is the meaning of the word genuine. So the word genuine means nothing but something authentic, something sincere, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, all right, that is the second one. Now let's move on to the next one, which is word number 3, which is attitude. Okay, all right, attitude. So what is the meaning of this word attitude? Attitude means generally speaking, it's referring to your behavior, yeah, to a person's behavior. Okay, for example, let's say if you're going to be attending an interview. Okay, you're going to be attending an interview, and let's say the way that you actually done that interview, the way that you carried yourself, the way that you spoke to everyone in the office, let's say your attitude was very professional. Okay, so let's say your attitude was very professional. That means what you are saying is the way that you behaved with everyone in that office during that interview, you know, you met people, you shook their hand, you know, you smiled, you interacted really well. So your attitude was very good, meaning like your behavior was very good, it was very professional, like according to the context. So of course attending an interview is like a formal context, yeah. So that means your attitude was quite professional. That means the way that you behaved during that whole process was very professional. Okay, so your attitude is nothing but behavior. That is the meaning of attitude. Okay, all right, nice. Now next one, guys, number 4, which is the word descend. Descend. Okay, now descend is nothing but to move downwards, yeah, to move downwards. Okay, so that's the meaning of descend. For example, if you guys have ever traveled by flight, yeah, so if you travel by flight, usually there's a takeoff, you know, where the airplane goes up in the air, and then, you know, it travels for a long time in the air, and then it starts descending, you know, it starts coming down, and then finally it lands. Yeah, so this part where it's actually coming down, you know, this is called descent. That means it's moving downwards. Yeah, so when something is moving downwards, you say it's descending. Yeah, for example, he was descending the stairs. That means he was coming down the staircase. Yeah, that's the meaning. All right, so to descend is nothing but moving downwards. Okay, nice. Let's move on to the next one, guys, number 5, which is the word whirlwind. Okay, whirlwind. Okay, now what is the literal meaning of whirlwind? Whirlwind is nothing but, you know, when you have wind in the shape of a like, have you seen tornadoes or hurricanes, guys? The wind is usually like this, yeah, and it goes in circles round and round and round like this, yeah, and then here is the land, you know, stuff like that in a hurricane or a tornado. Yeah, so that is called a whirlwind. But the actual, like, the way of speech, like, you can also use this word whirlwind in a different context. For example, you know, when I lost my wallet, so when I lost my wallet, I was filled with a whirlwind of emotions. Yeah, okay, so when I lost my wallet, I was filled with a whirlwind of emotions. That means, what it means is, so let's say you are traveling on a bus or train or whatever, and you lost your wallet, yeah, with money, some other important things. So what's going to happen? You're going to become very, like, worried or scared, you know, lots of different kinds of emotional feelings at that time. Yeah, so you can define that as a whirlwind of emotions. That means lots of mixed feelings. Yeah, that's the meaning. All right, okay, great. That is word number 5. Now let's go on to word number 6, which is the word assign. Okay, assign. Now assign is a very commonly used word, guys, and the meaning is, it just means to allocate something. To allocate something to someone, or to designate. To designate something to someone. For example, you know, we have 3 projects coming up next week, yeah, and I am going to assign project number 1 to John, who is one of our employees. Yeah, so we have 3 projects coming up next week, and out of that I'm going to assign the first project to John. Yeah, so I'm going to assign the first project to John. That means I am going to designate. That means John is in charge of that first project. Yeah, that is the meaning. So to assign means to allocate something or to designate something to someone else. All right, that is the meaning of assign. Okay, very good. If you're enjoying this video so far, guys, hit the thumbs up button, give it a thumbs up. You know, I'll really appreciate that. Yes, okay, let's carry on. Next word, number 7, which is the word distinct. Okay, distinct. Okay, what is the meaning of this word distinct? Now distinct means it's actually somewhat different. Somewhat different. Yeah, not the usual stuff. Yeah, not the usual, or not as usual. Not as usual. Yeah, for example, when someone's you know, sort of like very pretty, you can also say, like, she has some distinct features. Yeah, that means she has some distinct features. Yeah, distinct features meaning, like, the way she looks, or her nose, or her eyes, you know, is very, very good looking. You know, like, very rarely you see people who are that beautiful. Yeah, and if you see someone who's that beautiful, you say, like, look, she has some distinct features. That means she's looking really great. So there's something different about her. Yeah, that's the meaning. Okay, so when something is a little bit different, or it's not of the usual type, then you can say it's distinct. Okay, all right, next one, number 8, which is the word destitute. Okay, T-U-T, yes, destitute. Yeah, D-E-S-T-I-T-U-T. Okay, destitute. Now this word destitute means, it's actually referring to someone who is poor, like poor people. Yeah, people who are in poverty, or people who do not have enough money. You know, people who struggle a lot in life. Yeah, so again, the word destitute means, refers to poor people. For example, I love helping the destitute. Yeah, I love helping the destitute. That means I love helping poor people. All right, that is the meaning. So the word destitute means it's referring to people in poverty or poor people. Okay. All right, couple more words, guys. Next one, number 9, which is okay, enhance. Yeah, enhance. Now the word enhance, it means to improve something. Yeah, to improve something. Yeah, so to enhance something means to improve something. For example, let's say when you add spices, so when you add spices to food, it enhances the flavor. Yeah, it enhances the flavor. That means what you're saying is whenever you add spices to food, when you're cooking, you add spices to food, it gives it a much better flavor. It improves the flavor of the food. Okay, so that is the meaning of enhance. So the word enhance means to improve something. Okay, all right, great. And then the last word, guys, which is stereotype. Yeah, the word stereotype. Okay, now the word stereotype, guys, an easy way to think about this meaning would be it's a sort of having a judgmental view about something. Yeah, a judgmental view about something. For example, let me give you an example. Now, a typical stereotype would be, ladies are supposed to be very quiet, like ladies shouldn't talk that much, or they should be very polite. That is sort of the expectation from society, or like a judgmental view, like a lady must be like this. That is a typical stereotype. Okay, and most of the time a stereotype is usually unfair. Like, for example, there are lots of hardworking ladies in today's world. Yeah, lots of ladies in high positions. Ladies are doing really well. But there still exists a stereotype in some sort of situations, thinking that ladies means like ladies, you should be very quiet. You shouldn't speak that much, or you shouldn't be involved too much in the outside world. Things like that. So that is what you call a stereotype. Okay. Great, but that's about it for today's class, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and like I said, if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more tips like this. Thank you for watching. See you soon.